Hi Seven Hills, here's lesson 9.1 on line plots. So here we have a scenario where students used different amounts of water. So a quarter cup, a half a cup, a half a cup, 3/4, a quarter. So different amounts of water were used in a beaker. And what they started to do is make a little chart of the amount of water used. So I'm going to finish the chart for them. We can see that they've already charted 4 of the 1/4 cups. So I'm going to cross them off as done. That one's done, that one's done, that one's done. Oh, and that one's done right there. They also charted one of the 3/4, so that one's done. And now our job is to finish the rest. So let's do all the half cups. We've got 1, 2, and that's it. 1, 2. And now let's do the quarter cups. 1, 2, 3 more quarter cups. 1, 2, 3. And now let's do the 3/4 cups. 1, 2. So we've got 2 more of those. And so now we have a nice little chart of the amount of water that each student used. And you can see that most students used 1/4 of a cup. But that's not what this question is asking us. I'm going to show you right now what they're asking. It's saying, if the total amount of water stayed the same, what would be the average amount of water in a beaker? So if I want to find the average amount of water, all I'm going to do is add up the total amount of water and divide by the number of beakers, and that's the number of containers. So add up all the values and then divide by the number of beakers. So step 1 here is so here's step 1, is to count up the total number of quarter cups, the total number of half cups, and the total number of 3/4 cups. So go ahead and give that a try on your own. Pause the video right now and make sure you can understand this chart. Okay, so I got 7 of the quarter cups, and then 2 and 3 of the half and the 3/4 cups. Step 2 is I'm going to find the total amount of water in all of the beakers that contain 1/4 of a cup of water. So we know that there's 7 beakers with a quarter cup in total, so there are 7/4. And so we can really quickly figure that out. If I have 7/4, that's how I write that. So 7/4 is going to be 1 and 3/4 if I change it to a mixed number. Step 3 is going to be to find the number of water in the half cups. So I believe there are 2 beakers filled with 1/2 cup. So there's 2 halves, so I'm going to write that as 2 halves. And 2 halves is 1 cup. And then step 4 is to calculate how many 3/4 cups were used, the total amount of water in the 3/4 cups. So I've got 3 of those, okay? I've got 3 of the 3/4 cups, and here we go. To figure that one out, I'm going to place a little 1 underneath that 3, multiply straight across my numerators, straight across my denominators. 9/4 as a mixed number is 2 and 1/4. Step 5, now I'm going to add all 3 of those values, and that's going to give me the total amount of water used. So I can do this by adding all of my wholes. So I've got 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. And now I'm going to add my fractions. 3/4 plus 1/4 is 1. So I'm going to have a total of 5 here. Step 6. Now I'm going to divide that amount, which is 5, by the total amount of beakers. So they've done that part for us. They say there was 12 beakers. I'm going to trust them, and so here's my answer. 5/12. 5 divided by 12 is 5/12, and I'm done. And so my answer, the average amount of water in a beaker, is 5/12 of a cup. So let's skip to some of these problems here that you'll be doing. Here we have the same type of problem. This time it looks like we have grams. So grams is a measurement of mass here. And you need to finish filling out this chart. And that chart's going to help us see visually where our average is at. And you should now be able to do this activity on your own. Look for this Math on the Spot video. Okay, boys and girls, I hope that helps, and good luck.